Hello everyone, my name is MJ Vilches of Doodle Notes. April went like a breeze, it doesn't even feel like a month. But here's the Underland Project Production Diary, entry number 4. So yeah, I actually ended up making a big decision before April ended, but I started it with the creation of the first fan mode animation for the Underland project and the previous entry of the diary. So if you haven't watched those yet, check them out in this video's description or on the cards. After that, I started modeling boots, and I think I did a better job at modeling boots than Gregor, and that's something that you'll probably notice as I go through this project. My 3D modeling skills will definitely be improving, I hope, as I go through each character and creature of the Underland project, which would mean that one of the goals of this project is fulfilled. Anyways, after modeling, I gave Boots color through texture painting in Blender. Boots' texture is not really that complicated like, Gregor. So yeah, there's nothing really much to say about it. Yeah, like I said on Gregor's texture as well, I won't really be putting a lot of details on texture yet because their texture depends a lot on what they're going to encounter on the scene. So yeah, you're probably gonna be seeing more details once the final animation is done. But yeah, for now, this is their texture. So yeah, after giving Boots color, I gave her curly hair, and this is actually the part when I decided to render the animations for this project using cycles in Blender. And the reasons for that are: 1. There are issues on how the hair renders in Blender's internal renderer, and despite the fact that there may be fixes for it, I decided to switch to cycles because 2. Ton Rosendal, the guy, the boss, recently announced that Blender Internal will be removed from future Blender versions. Specifically, it will be removed for the Blender 2.8 update. And although this is kind of sad, at least for me, because I was aiming to make awesome renders even on BI, but when I checked out the updates that are about to come for Blender, I think it's worth the sacrifice. That's why, number 3, I switched to cycles because once Blender 2.8 is out, I think it'll be easier to transition later on and make use of Blender's new real-time render engine, Eevee. But yeah, things are not really sure about that. But anyways, this may be a huge effect on how long the animations will be released because they render for a longer time now, but it'll also make the animations look more awesome. So yeah, despite the fact that I can probably make use of Eevee because of this, it doesn't really matter. I think it's best to to add a little bit more on the quality, because I have been trimming down the qualities a lot already, and I think it's a plus to just go back to switch to cycles and up the quality a bit, even if it sacrifices time. Anyways, with that said, I actually re-rendered the first fan mode of the project in cycles. So yeah, you can check it out, and also the previous version through the links below. And yeah, make the comparison yourself. Although I think that the new version looks more like how I wanted it, so I think it's better. So yeah, after some polishing and the switch to cycles, here's how Gregor looks now. And yeah, things can still change, but so far, this is how he looks. And also, here's my progress with Boots. I might be able to give her clothes before the first week of May ends, and probably halfway through May, she'd be ready for animation. Might be able to create a short fan mode animation with her before May ends. But yeah, that is all for this entry. Next month, I will be sharing another. If you don't know yet, you can actually make an art and animation request for Gregor now. Just make sure to follow the fan mode request rules. I'll probably be making a separate video about that. But yeah, including the original fan mode request rules, I'll be including another exclusive rule for the Underland project, and that is all requests must not be related to the books. That's one of the rules that I'm gonna be. If you want your request to be granted, just make sure that it's not related to the book, because I am already creating a lot of contents that is related to the books. So yeah, hopefully that's easily understandable. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be making updates on this rule in the future. One thing that is sure though is that this rule is really going to be applied on the animations. Not sure yet for the artworks. For the artworks, you can probably make requests related to the books, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Anyways, I make daily updates on my Patreon. It's a 3-day early access perk for my patrons. Also, requests will be granted ASAP if you're a patron, but the rules still apply. And if you're a real supporter of Doodle Notes, then you're gonna understand why rules are important, why I have to make restrictions. I also make weekly updates on my blog, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to this channel for the monthly updates. And also thank you to every new subscribers that I have. I recently reached 3,000 subscribers. That's awesome. It's only been a few months, but 3,000 subscribers already. But yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, that is all. Thank you so much for watching the video and for following the project. My name is MJ Vilchas of Doodle Notes, bringing forth awesomeness to glorify the awesome. Over and out.